into that heaven of freedom, into that heaven of freedom, into that heaven of freedom, let my country awake. Jai Hind.
No, this is Achu. Oh yeah. இங்க பாருடா. இங்க முன்னாடி.
मोदी जब जब डरता है, मोदी जब जब डरता है, हिंदू मुस्लिम करता है, मोदी जब जब डरता है, हिंदू मुस्लिम करता है, जिंदाबाद जिंदाबाद जिंदाबाद, आजादी 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 जिंदाबाद 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 जिंदाबाद।
But finally, new generation has come up and they have taken an approach. They don't understand. Thank God. They don't understand regional.
We love you. We love you. We love you. We are with you. We are with you. We are with you. आजादी
You guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? All right, y'all. My name is Mohammed, and I'm from South East. I'm Bangladesh National You already know the history of anti-imperialism movement in India and the subcontinent. We were all together fighting against British imperialism, right? And we need to bring that same unity again. So we're fighting against all forms of imperialism that's also funded by fascist government that exists in India. And also exists over in Bangladesh. Especially you guys from contacting. Now, 2 years ago, there was a mass uprising in Bangladesh amongst the people fighting against the crimes that were facing. They were fighting against also the laws that were being adopted that were coming from the middle class. So there was already mass organizing protests happening from the indigenous people. Because the struggle did not actually happen just 12 years ago. The pain of the Indian people did not happen 12 years ago. I'm so sorry, uncle. But this actually been happening from the very existence when they also took over a lot of places that did not belong to the new ruling class in India. The power was transferred. The British transferred power to the new Indian ruling class. We continue to have the governing elements that continue to exist to this day in the educational system. Deciding who gets a job, who doesn't.
Shame!
Who doesn't? And we all know that's not fair. Because I bet a bunch of my Indian brothers and sisters here don't want to be in the United States. They would love to be in India and getting their educations out there. But unfortunately, there are being pushed and pressured that imperialism by their own ruling classes push them out to have slavery out here. And they're looking for us to learn things about relations. And we know this. Once we were able to oust Hasina, once the students and the youth and the workers and the peasants were able to oust Hasina, what did we notice? That the same thing was happening all over again with the new government.
Shame!
And it was that you change the face. You gotta change the whole damn system, y'all. What system is that?
Capitalism!
That's imperialism. That is also semi-feudalism. Why do I say feudalism? Because there's still landless people who have yet to really get that land, actual land, maybe in paper, maybe in your constitution, but not in actuality. Why is it that there is heavy militarization in rich resource land like in Pakistan? The whole military, Central Army is targeting and waging a war on the indigenous people. If you have Operation Kaviraj, I'll ask you to look into it. It's all connected. It's all connected to how our lots of youth and students and knowledge youth and students are being robbed. And I am able to be talked about Azadi in these protests. You know, and I'll ask you all, challenge your brothers and sisters. Oh wait, from another brother and sister, you'll come away with gender you want. Now let's let you come in combat matter of fact. Always remember, struggle with your family, know what your class position is, get involved, organize, mobilize, and agitate. Thank you so much.
Shame!
I am asking this question as an educator. Why do we not have a new system of admission? Why do we not have enough policies? And I want all of you to be asking these same questions too. Ask these questions, hold the people accountable, and one last thing. If you ever find a student who's struggling, please take their mentor. Reach out to them. Tell them that it's okay. Tell them that one exam is not their entire life. Tell them that their life is way more important. That's the power.
We can't hear you in the back. In the back, we can't hear you.
Yes, we can't hear you.
We can't hear you. We can't hear. No, we can't hear anything. We were over there. We couldn't hear you.
There are many senior journalists and ex-students and they continue to go to power. There is trolls, there is vile, articles, quick, TV, reviews come on. So these podcasts stand up with the fire. There are many journalists out here. So many brave, acceptable journalists platform. And they turn when they want by one. They turn by so that they can continue to write for what is happening back in India. And we also from Modi to us, it's time to turn the table. Can everyone hear me?
No.
Comrade, thank you for the opportunity to speak. My comrade and I are with Salam, Southeast West. We are here because students from small towns, villages, neglected corners of India are speaking up against examination fraud, a system that has stolen their future. The government answered them with barricades, batons, tear gas, arrests, and violence. Students were brutalized for demanding accountability. Women protesters were assaulted, hundreds have been injured. Nevertheless, students returned to the streets because this struggle is no longer about one examination, one paper leak, one minister. It is becoming an expression of accumulated anger throughout India. For 12 years, the RSS and Modi regime have attempted to discipline an entire society
We remember Anita, a brilliant young student trust by need and an education system built around wealth, private coaching, English language privilege, and caste power. The upper caste and privileged classes inherit generations of accumulated advantage. Meanwhile, Dalit, Adivasi, Bahujan, rural, working class, and first generation students are told to compete with nothing. It is caste and class violence disguised as academic competition. We remember Rohit Vemula, Lal Nagri, and every marginalized student whom these institutions have punished and pushed out. We remember Umar Khalid, Gulfisha, and everyone in prison. There are many others who must be named who have struggled and were persecuted. These were not individual tragedies. These were institutional murders. They expose the violence of the Brahminical state. We must also remember that this resistance is embedded in a wider context of resistance that did not begin yesterday.
The university is not separate from society. The same caste order that decides who belongs inside the university also decides whose land can be seized, whose labor can be exploited, and whose village can be destroyed for corporate profit. The people are resisting. Adivasis in Madhya Pradesh are fighting the Ken-Betwa river linking project. People in Uttarakhand and Singrauli are preventing the mass felling of trees in their communities. People are resisting the destruction of the Greater Nicobar Islands for corporate greed. Across India, jobs are disappearing. The cost of living is unbearable. Farmers are driven into debt. Workers pushed deeper into precarity. This is all while the rich accumulate unimaginable wealth. Corporations like Adani and Tata seize land, water, and electricity. Supported by the state with subsidies and armed protection. These same terrorists build partnerships with the Israeli military, surveillance. Meanwhile, technologies tested on Palestinians returned to India as weapons of control against Kashmiris, Adivasis, Muslims, workers, and all students. Palestine, Kashmir, Bastar, and the university campus are not identical struggles, but they confront the same system. Therefore, it is imperative that our solidarity does not remain symbolic. Our task is to connect this student uprising with the Brahminical capitalist state and the BJP RSS spectacle of hatred veiled by religion. Let the courage of these students become the courage of the people. Let their anger meet the struggles already unfolding across the country and that have been unfolding for decades and centuries. Let them show that no empire, no corporation, no Brahminical order can withstand the collective power of the oppressed. From India to Turtle Island, from Bastar to Kashmir, from Palestine to every occupied land, our struggles are connected and the people will rise and resist together. We call on all of you, we call on each other, we call on ourselves to educate, agitate, and organize. Big hit, thank you.
Talk about Indian students!
Thank you, yes.
And not other issues, Indian students, please!
I agree. Today's action has been organized by Institute for Human Rights. We are all Instagram. Please follow us. We have our plans and more to their actions. We are here. There are other organizations like Salam and Rasul and OK. Please network, talk to each other, follow these groups. We need all of us to come together. the overall growth of a child is very important in order to go into business where you're serving human beings, and the doctor's job is to serve the human being. And you have to have children who are progressing in all areas like serving control. The student has to have an overall personality. So here, what they do is, students do take MCAT examination, but what they do is they have to do an essay writing. They also consider their self-grade GPA. They also consider their all three work. Students go and work in healthcare, facility, and get learners. So all these things in the extracurricular activities, all these things are considered. But what happens is you don't even have to study your 11th grade and 12th grade material. You just go to a coaching center where you pay, 2 lakh, 3 lakh rupees, the rupees that you don't have, and then you sit there and, like machine, you're preparing for an exam. And then you're going to go into the medical school and shame. And you're going to go and work with human beings. That's not okay. There's no compassion here. So if you want to, copy, let's just stop copying first.
We want justice.
हिंदू मुस्लिम करता है, हिंदू मुस्लिम करता है, हिंदू मुस्लिम करता है, हिंदू मुस्लिम करता है। आजादी 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 आजादी।
Students of India, students of India, students of India,
We are with you.
students of India,
We are with you.
love you. Students of India,
We are with you.
students of India,
We are with you.
students of India.
We are with you.
We gather today because every child deserves that can suffer. Not hurt, not manipulated, and not stolen. Across India, students spend months, sometimes years, Think about that. Not make me rich, not make me famous, but save my future. No child should have to beg a government to transfer their. That is why filled with people. Not because they wanted chaos, but because they wanted accountability.
Accountability.
Not because they rejected education, but because they believed education should mean something. And when they marched peacefully, many were met, not with answers, but with barricades and tear gas and silence. So today we gather here, thousands of miles away, because silence travels fast. But so does solidarity. The Indian diaspora has always understood that distance does not diminish responsibility. From the struggle of independence to the emergencies in the day, people across oceans have refused to accept that injustice becomes accepted simply because it happens somewhere else. That is why we're here. To tell every student standing at Jantar, Mantar, we see you. We have countries there wondering if honesty still matters. We see you. And so every young person who feels their future has been treated as disposable, we see you. And to those in power, whether in India or anywhere else, hear this. Our government earns legitimacy not by demanding trust, but by deserving it. Students are not asking for special treatment, they're asking for a fair chance. They're asking for truth. They're asking for accountability. And they shouldn't have to cross an ocean to find people willing to stand beside them. So today, from Union Square, Jantar Mantar, we stand together because the nation is not measured by how loudly it celebrates its achievements. It is measured by how faithfully it protects the dreams of its
Show me what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
We gotta make sure Modi hears this all the way in Delhi. How we doing today? Good evening, friends. My name is Jantar Singh, and I am here on behalf of the Sikh community of New York City. And I want to begin by saying it's such an honor and privilege to be in community as we come together and support the lives, first of the 20+ students that have passed away for this movement, but also the thousands that are there, giving up their livelihood, giving up their careers, so all of the next generation of India and the international community can have a better life. Give them a big round of applause. And trying to spread awareness. So many people have asked me, why do you even care? Did anybody?
Yes.
I got an answer for that. You're in America, and why does that matter? So my response is, this isn't just about the youth we are seeing on the streets in Delhi today. It's about the future. It's about ending a corrupt system that for far too long has plagued our
End the
community.
corruption.
And the current government in India is no different than the one right here in America. Same playbook, different players. This entire student-led movement started when a sitting judge called the youth good-for-nothing cockroaches. All we do is make content and Instagram reels. Might be true, but... And just yesterday, one of the most powerful men in the world had to make an Instagram reel shaking the entire damn system. We will not back down, and we will definitely not slow down. India has one of the youngest populations in the world. More than half of its population is under the age of 30. Who's under the age of 30 here? Making young people a part of the country's social, economic, and political landscape. When large numbers of students raise concerns about issues affecting their education, employment, prospects, and future opportunities, those concerns become an important part of public discussion. Student movements have historically played a major role in shaping conversations about governance, accountability, and the relationship between citizens and their institutions. That's why it is so important we all come out and raise our voices, whether it be coming out actions like these or using social media to get the word out. We all have a part to play. And as one of the only 6 speakers, I think I'd be remiss if I don't mention, as I see the videos and images of these young people on the streets of Delhi, I can't help but to think about those 80-year-old elderly who just a few years ago were on the same Delhi streets pleading the same government not to sell them out to the highest bidder. Just like these students, they were called terrorists, anti-national, spies, but they did not waver. They were tear gassed, beaten, and arrested, leading to 700 deaths. Shame! Shame! Across the globe, we mobilized and organized, and finally, after 1 whole year, we won. And our government goons wreak havoc on students. I can't help but to think about the 1984 Sikh genocide, where this same system killed tens of thousands to deploy the same tactics. Today, we wait for justice from the perpetrators of those atrocities. As I see Sonam Mantar being abducted in broad daylight, I can't help but to think about just one Sikh cholera, who uncovered evidence that showed that the Indian state abducted, killed, and illegally cremated tens of thousands of Sikhs. And when he spoke up, he too was abducted and killed in broad daylight. And just recently, as the masses started to learn about the incredible story, this very government banned the movie starring Diljeet Dosanjh within 48 hours, holding its release for nearly 4 years. This is what we are up against, brothers and sisters. And despite all these hardships, I can't get the video out of my head where I saw students light up when the Sikhs came to the defense in Delhi just a few years ago. When other houses of worship closed their doors, the Gurdwaras in Delhi, across Delhi, opened theirs.